Hello, welcome today to the RMD series. Dr. Lotanna Okoye is my name. Today we're discussing a very important topic that says understanding singlehood. I know you love that. Who exactly is a single, right? And I'd like to let you know that it's a phase of life. It's not a prison. It's not a death sentence. Like some other people will feel, what's going on with me? What's happening to me? Why am I not yet married? What's going on? You will need to learn that life is in phases and men are in sizes. You need to again evaluate yourself and ask yourself, have I overgrown this stage of life? Because God will not promote you beyond your readiness. Have you evaluated? Have you taken time to sit down to build on it? This is a phase of life. Is a season of life, and in that season of life there are a couple of things you're supposed to have done. In this season of life is a time when you're supposed to have discovered yourself, and that's fundamental. Have you discovered who you are? It sounds very simple, but very important. Have you truly discovered who you are? Your giftings, your talent, your opportunities, the things God blessed you. You know what? These again will define the kind of person you entangle yourself with, you finally end up with. Have you prepared yourself to be the right partner? Again, we are not discussing who is the right partner you're going to be meeting. We're discussing you as the right partner. Have you prepared yourself? Have you taken advantage of this singlehood at this stage of life to explore in the right sense of it? When I use the word explore, I don't mean doing a lot of negative things. I mean impacting lives, defining who you are and setting yourself on the course of vision, setting yourself on the course of purpose. But today's men really do not want a lot of, baggages. The same way that today women do not want focusless and visionless man. But now everybody wants a relationship and a marriage that is fulfilling. So my question as a man, are you truly a man? Have you grown up? Have you grown to become one? Now you are still single. Do you know where you are going? Have you defined the trajectory of where you are heading to? Do you know where your life will be in 10 years? Do you have a 5-year plan sorted out? Do you even have a 3-year plan on paper? Your finances, your relevance, your work with God. All of this put together is what prepares you for where you're going. So, singlehood is not a bad thing in life. It's a phase of life. It's a stage of life. Every one of us went through that. But people went through without even knowing they were going through a stage of life. And now you have the blessing and the opportunity to listen to something that's going to be of help to you. So marriage is not about finding the right person. It's about being the right person. Take note of that. It's not about you being, searching, because the first attention a single person is focusing on now is, I want to see who is this person God is sending to me, who is my husband, who is my this, and all of that. No. It's about building yourself as a wife, building yourself as a mother. But it starts by building yourself as a single. At this stage, you need to be a person that is whole on your own. Have you dealt with the issue of rejection? Are you still feeling rejected? Have you dealt with the issue of loneliness? Sometimes on your own, you start feeling lonely. You start going back into your shell. You start remembering, things that happened many years ago and all of that. No, you need to wipe away all of those things. You need to sort yourself as a single. Are you on the course of impact? Is there something driving you you're pursuing? This is when you have the energy for that. Once you get yourself into marriage now, the next thing you are giving birth to a child, the next thing your attention is on kids, the next thing you are discussing career, the next thing, so all those vision, all those passion, all those things gone. This is when you need to be on the course of that thing you call passion. This is a time to experiment it. This is a time to go out to be a blessing to people. This is a time to redefine who exactly you are, because you have a lot of time and energy now. This is also the time to build capacity. How many courses have you taken? What are you dealing with in your mental capability? Are you growing? Are you going for certifications? Because when you get pregnant, you will not have time for all of that. When you start having kids, it's going to slow down the pace of your focus on some of those things. Have you built yourself financially? What are you doing to make income? Because a lot of people just say, you know what, I'm of age. It's not about age. Marriage has nothing to do with age. And that's why you have people that are 22, they are already married. There are people that are 18, there are people that are 46, they are not yet married. Have you again sought out the marital CV, the kind of man you truly want? Or you're just disturbing heaven? What kind of man do you want in your life? You need to sit down and do a lot of work. there is a whole lot to deal with. I trust you understand what I'm talking about by now. So it's not just about praying. It's not about just believing God. You now need to believe yourself, because God is expecting you to do a couple of work on yourself to become a person of value. When you meet a man, how do you present yourself? As this me, cheap me, I'm available me? How you present yourself truly matters, because in the first 3 minutes of interacting with you, the man could sense if you're a person of value or not. The same thing for a man. When a lady that has built herself start talking to you, the first 3 minutes he's going to know if this guy has a direction in life or not. Is it this kind of confused persons moving around just looking for what is not looking for them? We have a lot of people that are confused on planet Earth. They have education without vision, and that is why they live in confusion. So carrying certificate is not a criteria that you are ready. And even you have a good job is not a criteria, because you can be so focused on that your job and you are not developing yourself. You are not even thinking family, relationship. So the lady meets you and says, you know what, that guy sounds nice, but the guy is far from the agenda. This is something you need to think about as a single person. Singlehood is a phase of life. It's a time to be serious. It's a time to look inwards. It's a time to shut down television and kickstart your vision. This issue of vision is paramount. Do not play with it. That is what we have for you today. I'd like to thank you for your time, and I trust you learned a few things. And of course, these probing questions need to go home with you. Sit down and think about them, because many Africans, for example, and many young people, they think that they are thinking. Meanwhile, what they have is a flash of thought. You know what? The future is bright, but you need to engage.